Sorry to his family. This is a person right here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, bro.
People should not be living on our subway system. They should be in a place of care.
We continue to follow a shocking and horrifying story out of New York City. A brutal crime has left the city in disbelief. Authorities have confirmed that a person of interest is now in custody. This individual is believed to be responsible for a horrific attack that resulted in the death of a 25-year-old woman. The incident occurred just before 7:30 a.m. The victim and the suspect were both riding the F train towards Stillwell Avenue in Brooklyn. As the train slowed near the station, the suspect approached her while she was seated at the end of the subway car. Without warning, he ignited her clothing using what police believe was a lighter. Within moments, she was engulfed in flames. Commuters panicked. Some ran toward the next car, others froze in shock. The fire spread rapidly, and the enclosed space intensified the heat. The smell of burning fabric and flesh filled the air. Passengers pounded on the doors, desperate to escape. Others attempted to help, but the flames overtook the victim too quickly. Her screams echoed through the train. On an upper level of the station, officers on patrol detected smoke. They rushed to investigate and found an unthinkable scene. Inside the subway car, a person was burning. An MTA employee assisted officers in using a fire extinguisher to put out the flames. Despite their efforts, she was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect did not flee. He remained seated on a bench outside the train car, watching as chaos unfolded. Witnesses later reported that his demeanor was eerily calm. He made no attempt to blend into the crowd or escape. The NYPD immediately launched an investigation. Officers reviewed footage from their body-worn cameras, capturing a clear image of the suspect. The footage was released to the public, urging citizens to assist in identifying him. Within hours, 3 high school students recognized the suspect from the footage. They immediately contacted 911. Transit officers responded quickly and located him on another subway train. He was still wearing the same gray hoodie, distinct wool hat, paint-splattered pants, and tan boots. Authorities stopped the train at Herald Square, boarded, and searched car by car. They found the suspect and took him into custody without incident. A lighter was discovered in his pocket. The arrest was made possible through the combined efforts of officers, surveillance technology, and vigilant citizens. The city's recently expanded surveillance network played a crucial role in quickly identifying the suspect. Video footage from inside the subway car provided clear evidence of the crime. Authorities confirmed that the suspect had been living in the city for several years. Reports indicate past interactions with law enforcement, though specific details are still under investigation. Officials are now examining whether he had a history of violent behavior or mental illness. The victim's identity has been confirmed, and authorities are working to notify her family. Investigators are reaching out to those who may have known her, hoping to piece together her last known activities. It remains unclear whether she and the suspect had any prior connection, or if this was a completely random attack. City officials have emphasized the importance of swift legal action. The suspect, originally from Guatemala, arrived in the U.S. in 2018. His background is under further review. Questions remain about whether this crime could have been prevented. Authorities are investigating whether he had previous charges or mental health evaluations, and if there were any warning signs that could have alerted officials to a potential threat. Prosecutors are preparing charges to ensure he faces the maximum legal consequences. Officials have stated that this act of violence was not only a crime against the victim, but against the entire city. The NYPD and city leaders have reaffirmed their commitment to ensuring justice is served. The district attorney's office is reviewing all available evidence, including witness testimonies, forensic analysis, and past records of the suspect. Investigators are gathering evidence, reviewing surveillance footage, and interviewing witnesses. Prosecutors will use the available information to build a strong case. Authorities urge anyone with additional details to come forward. Legal experts anticipate a high-profile trial, as the severity of the crime has drawn nationwide attention. This crime has sent shockwaves through the community. New Yorkers remain on high alert, but the swift response demonstrates the city's resilience and commitment to safety. Law enforcement officials continue to stress the importance of public vigilance and cooperation in preventing future acts of violence. The MTA is reassessing security measures, considering increased patrols, improved emergency response plans, and enhanced passenger safety protocols. The investigation remains ongoing as authorities diligently work to uncover every detail surrounding the incident. Updates will continue to be provided as new information emerges, ensuring the public remains informed about the progress of the case. Officials have reassured residents that transparency and accountability are top priorities as they navigate this difficult situation. The city remains steadfast in its commitment to protecting all residents and ensuring that those responsible for violent crimes face the full extent of the law. Increased police presence, improved surveillance technology, and enhanced emergency response protocols are among the measures being considered to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Beyond immediate security enhancements, officials are also evaluating long-term policy changes aimed at addressing the root causes of violent crime. Experts have emphasized the importance of early intervention and expanded access to mental health resources to help prevent individuals from reaching a point of crisis that leads to violence. At this stage, the focus remains firmly on justice for the victim. The suspect has been taken into custody, and prosecutors are working diligently to build a strong case, gathering all necessary evidence to ensure accountability in court. Legal experts anticipate a thorough judicial process as authorities seek to deliver justice while also reinforcing the message that violent crimes will not be tolerated. The victim's family, community leaders, and advocacy groups continue to call for swift and decisive action, urging officials to take meaningful steps to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. City leaders have reiterated their determination to strengthen crime prevention strategies, expand the reach of surveillance and security measures, and push for legislative changes that address violent offenders more effectively. Proposals for stricter penalties, increased funding for law enforcement, and improved public safety infrastructure are actively being discussed. Additionally, community outreach programs are being reinforced to engage residents, encourage vigilance, and promote cooperation between citizens and law enforcement. As the investigation progresses, the city remains united in its resolve to protect its residents and uphold the safety of all who call it home. While the incident has deeply affected the community, it has also reinforced the collective determination to create a safer, more secure environment for all. The road ahead involves continued vigilance, meaningful reforms, and a strong commitment to ensuring that such tragedies do not repeat themselves.